Hey, traders. Welcome to episode 740 of the show. You could be doing anything but you're here. So, grateful as always. There was stuff going on. Remember the countdown we had? Well, countdown is over, and the Fed, Jerome Powell, they did decide to cut interest rates for the third consecutive month. No surprise. There was a 90% chance, and the Fed doesn't like pissing off the market, and the market was pretty much insinuating that there was going to be a rate cut. So everything, all business as usual. Stock market, some assets began to rally at the end of the day, but it's still deep into earnings season with Facebook and Apple both having bottom to top beats, earning beats. And after hours, Apple got as high as $252.50. And is currently settling around $247.72, so still way up. You know, where we closed the day around $243, and then Facebook closed the day around $188. Guess where it's at? It hit a high of $200 in after hours trading. Currently settling around $197.58 right now. So good for you, tech stocks. Good for the stock market. Very, very good. S&P 500 hitting all-time highs today again. Staying broken out of previous old all-time high levels. So good stuff there. Currently just looking at Bitcoin and the log scale chart. The uptrend that we are still in. Make no doubt about it for now until we're not. Excuse me. This is the first cup of coffee I've had today. A friend came and picked me up, and we went and got lunch. I actually got a new bed today. Tempur-Pedic, queen size. It's the I don't know. It's not the one with like 8-degree temperature control, but it's one of the really nice ones. And it's been a long time coming. I've been using the same bed for like close to a decade. So, and having trouble. It was like inverse Herman Miller chair is where I've been sleeping for a really long time. So this is going to be nice. They deliver it tomorrow on Halloween. It's going to be a spooky day tomorrow, where I have also gotten a new costume. So I'll be something tomorrow, but you're not going to know about it at all. Okay, only one person knows about it, and it's for good reason that they know about it. Okay. So what's Bitcoin doing? Looks like it's flagging. Bitcoin looks like it's bull flagging on the daily right now, kind of, doesn't it? We'll look at the other chart in a second. Let me just keep drinking my coffee. Let it marinate in my stomach so I can absorb it, and it will keep me better focused, better on track. All right. Okay, we'll go the other one. Here it is, man. Linear scale. Well, looks like a good old-fashioned breakout. Impulse up. Hit overhead resistance back from May, I think. At May of 2018. Once you hit those resistance points, you sold off, but not by much, right? Very little movement, right? If sellers are trying to move it down, they're doing a terrible job, so that inability to move the price action at much lower prices back inside the channel for now is still good until it's not. If we wake up tomorrow and we're down back in the channel, we dumped, and that's a different story. But until that changes, we have a good old-fashioned breakout of a 121-day correction, and that's staying the way it is. We're above the 200-day moving average too. I know you like that. That's great. Stay above it. I want y'all to see something. I did this yesterday. Okay, I don't know why, and I don't even know if it even has much of an effect. Okay, so it's just outside. This is me thinking out loud on the chart of the total market cap for cryptocurrency. Okay.
Look here! Look, listen!
Your look here, listen, asset of the day, I guess. It's not even an asset, it's a asset class. It is a collective amount of different assets. Okay, and that's crypto, 237 billion on TradingView. But here it is, man. It's like candle low close, June 2019, July 2019. I mean, you got right here too. Like, you could plot another trend line too if you wanted at the wick. The wick that lines up with the candle close from August 30th, 2019. As you can see, what we've done that's so important is we've broken it, and now we are back testing it. Someone needs to get their wheels, anti-wheel squeak outside. Okay. So yeah, but here at 200-day moving average, you're below it. Right? You ran up, you hit it, and you have had no candle closes really above it. So whatever, I don't know. At the same makings of a varsity athlete as Bitcoin did, of course, right? The divergence, man, come on. It's because, I mean, this looks so similar to Bitcoin because Bitcoin is 70% of this market cap. So only 30% of all the other, or 30% of the collective market cap is a bunch of the other S coins that also have that weigh on this chart, but it's not that much. Oh my God, yes. Oh my God, Merry Christmas to me. I forgot. So I bought, been like leaning back and looking at charts and different things on different screens. You see this right here? There's nothing here, right? I can't do that. I'm like, ugh. So I got the extender for the Herman Miller, and it just arrived. Chat. But it's raining outside. Literally, like nasty rain. So I might go get it before, you know, it gets wet. Wingstop. Okay, so altcoins across the market, mainly all down. The only ones that are actually in the green a little bit, Neo, ONT, ICX, Bitcoin Cash. 3 of the 4 on my watch list are Chinese S coins. Let's go, man. Let's freaking go. We can look at let's look at Neo, the one that's actually up 3.57% today, continuing to rise. My music, man. I'm about to go get this thing. At least bring it inside. I'm about to crank this up. All right. I'm getting this package. Just bring it inside. I'll be right back. Thanks. All right, sorry. I just wanted to see it, man. It's like, I don't have a PO box yet, so no, I can't get gifts sent to me. So, you know. That's it, Sprocket. So exactly what we're doing, man. Wayne Benson, Vikang on the couch. Yep, lots of Vikang on the couch. There will be a new edition tomorrow on things. On, I guess, things like outfits or something. What do you want to call it? Hats. It'll be a hat, sort of. You'll see. So Neo that hit a 1618, hit an 88.6% retrace and no lower areas of value. And at the area of value, you're just farting along and created bullish divergence on the RSI, and then you were gone, the wedge and beyond. I don't know if this is going to go any higher, but right now it surely is, with Bitcoin doing a whole bunch of nothing. Bitcoin's been doing a whole bunch of nothing since I got home late Friday night.
Will you chart CTL? Option trade needs to hit $13.50 by November 22nd. I don't know how options work.
You don't know how options work. You maybe don't want to buy an option or sell an option. Thanks, asking for a friend for the 496. That's one we looked at CenturyLink before. No, I guess not. Maybe not. So it's got to hit CenturyLink Connect. Well, cleared bear trend. Jeez, man. He's at 1350 by November 22nd. So you got less than a month. 1350. Well, let's think about it, man. It's like every time, you know, we sell off, high to low, we're getting decent retrace. High to low, real nice retrace. High to low, pretty good retrace. So based on history of sell-offs, you got a good chance, because this thing always has a decent retrace. I mean, but sometimes it takes a while, right, to retrace. I mean, from this high to low, yeah, we made it 78%, maybe even 88% of the way. But it took like 3 years to get there, right? So, I mean, I don't know. I can't time things. All right, we had some divergence. We burned to the upside. If you're in an option already, there's not much I can do for you. You're at a 23% retrace twice now, showing a little bit of divergence. Gosh, dang, man. Right? Man, of course, this can get invalidated, and there's nothing you can really do about it. You can't act on it. You're stuck with your position. So you're getting a little bit of Class B bearish divergence, or maybe just some, just a little bit of bearish convergence because you're making a slightly lower high. I mean, it may not be done, but there's accumulation going on. It's almost just like a channel of some sort. You clearly broke out of something, right? The downtrend, you're out, you're running. So 1520, I think you'll get there if you're...
CRC stock, please. Bullish divergence on the daily.
Didn't it get wrecked today? Thanks, HG, for the 318. Okay, so I've got to change that to a bunch of pumpkin pepes. Or pepes with witch hats. Talking about the emo explosion. Thanks, dude. Yeah, we'll look at it. So, based on history, anytime you retrace, you're normally getting to a 38% retrace minimum. But, again, if you're just having a long on this with no expiration, or maybe the expiration's a lot longer, you can feel more comfortable, you got less than a month to get there. I don't know if it's going to get there, but it should. If it's just going to make a common, scrubby, everyday, moderate retrace, sure, it should. It should hit 1520, actually. So you saying like 1350. I think you got a good chance, man. I think you got a chance, but again, you've already played the option, right? So there's very little you can ask me at this point. You're very close. Well, this could go higher, but yeah, less than a month to get there. You got a chance, man. All right. All right, it was like you just had this going on a little bit. Shoot, man, it was almost like an ascending triangle with premature breakout. Now you're really breaking out. You just got a demand line down there. I don't even know if we're going to use that as a touch point, like to make it like that. If it is, it's just a channel. It's just an upsloping channel. Great. And it could come down here and then run up, and it could expire in less than a month and then hit. I don't know, man. I don't really play options that much either. But I'll tell you, you got a chance of it playing out. Just because of how we're not very deep. We're only at the most shallow retrace. If this sucks really bad, it's going to sell off here, okay, at these points. And not break to higher highs to at least hit 1520 at some point in the future. Okay.
Noise!
Get Rectaves. What is your favorite type of Irwin coffee, man? I just got Kings, Brazilian, and some mysterious one in the mail. Hype, man. Brewing some coffee right now, less than 3.
James Glenn, my favorite coffee is the Monsoon Malabar. It's pretty smooth. I mean, you can drink it black and it doesn't have any bite to it. I don't know. Also, another one that I haven't gotten in a while from him, which I would like, is the Ethiopian. Ethiopian, you need to get some work done. I don't know what it is, but that one jacks me up more than any of them. Okay. So thanks for the $3.19 to advertise for Irwin Coffee. Also,
TA with Mitch Ray, brought to you by Irwin Coffee.
Bruh.
had to do it, man. It was too apropos. Thank y'all. California Resources Connect. Yeah, well, I guess that's about right, huh? Oh, this is all scuffed. Jeez. I know someone's asked about it before. We had it plotted. It's awful. Freaking awful. Yeah, I think maybe last time we looked at it, yeah, you're at a critical support, but I mean, there was no divergence. When we talked to this, and then you're like, all-time lows? Yeah, all-time lows is like 285. Yeah, we said if you break 605, you're probably going to 285. I'm pretty sure when we looked at this, that was the analysis. So, you're saying divergence developing? Yeah, but you have no idea when it's going to mature. It just started. It's first negative momentum wick of the island, right? So we can get 5, 7 more of those on lower prices, much higher levels. It just keeps building, and then we just keep going down, and we lose half our value, $4, $3, $2.85, right? See what I'm saying, man? It's not looking good. But yeah, it seems like the divergence eventually will develop and show up this time. But hey, man, you're just barely oversold, which we've gotten way more than just barely oversold before. So yeah, I still don't see opportunity on this till maybe $3. Right. I mean, there's nothing here. I mean, I guess there's a gap fill. Okay, maybe that's what it is. Going to fill the gap, which has not been filled yet. There is a 22% chance we will bounce at this gap fill. Okay, we will hold and rally. So 561 is a gap fill, and that is definitely a spot where it's just to be noted. Okay, where you can look at it, James, man. No, that's Ace G. Man, sorry. Gap fill connect 561. See you soon. Huge sell-off, bearish engulfing candle. Disgusting. Decent volume too. Wow. What a scrub. Inverse out of the chat. F's in the chat for California Resources Corporation. I guess it's time to raise taxes. Says some Californian politician somewhere. Okay. Switch gears to another Chinese S coin, ONT Connect. It's just holding 88.33 cents. When at one time it hit $1.19 plus cents. Less than 1 penny away from that first profit taking level of this crazy swing trade. It's just, how's it like, oh my god, man, one day, boom, target hit. What? It's supposed to methodically move up in time, maybe a week or 3 weeks or something. I mean, this pattern started in December 2018, like, you think it might take a little bit. Nope. One day, man. One day. Or 2. We look at Bitcoin every day at the beginning of the show if you're new. It's like almost always, no matter what, we look at Bitcoin first. And I have something called Video on Demand for you, where you can rewind You can rewind, man. It's gonna say something snazzy. I don't have enough coffee, Irwin coffee in me yet, alright? I'll get snazzier. I'll get wittier. I'll have better quips. Moments. "2014, we will go up." Yes, random words. Random words indeed. Hey, if you're enjoying this live stream, this rainy Wednesday, with Bitcoin potentially bull flagging, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Alright. Somehow randomly lost like 30 subs last night. It was just like, Dano snap. I'm like, what's going on? Wow. That's YouTube. Can't grow no matter what anymore. Someone said it's because of me having like episodes and the number in it. And I took out that today to see, but I really don't think that's it. When do you dive in? Friday morning. Prophetic Almanac. I'm talking about last Friday morning. So John's family vlogs. Avernus. John Doe. Bitcoin Dude. What's up? Sorry store, whatever. Dino Dondo. Hey Bradford, King Logan, TK, Infobit, hi. Just saying hello to chat because I haven't done that. Just reading, scrolling through it, sifting through all the words, see if there's any good questions or anything of substance, I guess. Figure pillow, no, I ended up getting a couple free, well, included pillows, and I got the bamboo sheets. Highly recommended. Got that included too. It's pretty lit, man. Gotta be real lit. Can't wait to sleep on this thing. And they're again delivering it tomorrow on Halloween. Maybe I should be dressed up in my costume when they arrive, and then take a nap in my costume to christen it. Oh yeah, I wouldn't call it an investment because it doesn't make you money back, but you could indirectly talk about it doing that by you having more, like a better sleep and stuff, but that's just, no, that's not how it works. What's the series in the World Series? What's like the what game are they on? It's tied, right? And now or it was tied till last night. Now it's 3-2 somebody, and so it's still just in the heat of it. Awesome, Daniel. Glad you hear me, man. When will we know to enter again, Graham? I guess you just don't know for certain, because nothing's certain on this market. Anyone saying there's a certainty of something that it's gonna happen for sure, and it's going to happen in this amount of time, those people don't know what they're talking about, because that's not at all what technical analysis was created for. Okay. So it's game 7 is today. So we're on game 7 right now, Black Shiba Kings. Am I getting this correct? It's the final countdown for sure. Okay, ICX also up 1%. Oh, guess who else just made it to the party just now and is in the green a little bit? IOTA, but that's based out of Austin, Texas. So what's up with that? So here you are, ICX Icon Chinese S coin. You can see what happened. We broke out, back tested there. Is that the ice line that was once support has resistance, failed. Now you're trying again because of divergence. Still failing, man. Still failing. You have to break 17.9 cents, or you will continue to sell off. Okay, that's it. Yeah, Paulie, it did work, man. I guess so. It's the sequential butthole theory. Get it right. So here is not only, you have the range, the huge range we just looked at. We also have a down-sloping structure. It's very well respected. It's beautiful. And so we're just talking about what needs to happen if you want. If someone's an Icon fan out there, I don't even know how you can be an Icon fan. It's just like whatever, dudes. I'm sure they just have a huge following, right? It's like a cult-like following for Icon, man. Oh yeah, I got my Icon merch coming in tomorrow, chat. Buy Icon Kappa. That's all a joke. All of it's a joke. So look, you want to break it, and then you want to spring, then you want to back test the spring, and then break the geometrical trend line. Those are 3 steps I want to see. ICX, do your homework. If you do that, you make an A+. Well, you make an A, but then you have to break overhead resistance, which I think there's probably 25, 26 cents. Oh man, the major one's 30 cents. Oh boy, that's going to be a big one. If you can ever get above 18 cents, break that 20 cent area, you'll probably run really nice to 30 cents to test it. That's a big if, man. We have no idea. You just made the lowest low of all time on October 24th, just 6 days ago. Less than a week, man. All-time lows. Gross. Oh, ICX is Korean. Excuse me. Sorry. All right. Well, it's got a chance then. It's got a chance. Just kidding. I don't know. But again, IOTA's Austin. I know that. So. TA and Mitre TA and ICX collab. Yeah, dude. Omega lol. Talking to us about Icon. Unsub. I didn't realize how many people were just deep in the bandwagon. The Icon bandwagon, dude. Oh man. Sorry, I've learned so much. Such a short period of time. Let's look at Ethereum on log scale daily. It's the only way I can make it work without it just being one little channel after an impulse, including the entirety of the structure of this correction. That's how I do it, man. So you got it like that. It looks pretty freaking sleek, like this. All right, and so, man, on the 4 hour, looking very weak. I mean, the oscillators look very weak. If Bitcoin decides to up and pump soon, well, you know, it's not going to matter. But I'm just telling you what the chart's saying right now about Ethereum from this high to this high to this high. It's just showing weakness, right? It's just showing, I'm tired. I have very little positive momentum on a slightly higher high, but I'm selling off, and that's okay. I mean, that stuff does sometimes happen when you're flagging, upsloping in your flag. Okay. I do want to go back to Bitcoin to show you all some stuff from just this year. The consolidations we saw that were almost all of them were upsloping forms of consolidation, not downsloping. Okay. We'll look at it. We'll look here. Listen, this is what I'm talking about with this one. You can almost just look at it. All right. So it's like 1 and 2 now. Maybe it's like a new, and I don't know. It maybe is not yet. We don't have that much data, but not using the wick or whatever. Just looking like this, right? Just like a flag. It's the way I'm looking at Bitcoin too. I'm not including that crazy way. That wick probably had a lot to do with retail people. Some people in here maybe. Or guess what? They weren't even in the live chat because I wasn't even home when the pump was happening. But a lot of people, I guarantee you, scrubs that have never looked at a chart in their life, just look at green numbers. Oh my God, I'm going to buy on Coinbase. Or buying, and there's asks way up here. And people are like, I don't care. Just get me in Bitcoin. And then the pullback. Or same thing with Ethereum. Like the FOMO, I think, probably had something to do with that crazy wick. So is it really regarded that much? Seems more like after the wick, consolidation kind of began, right? Everything calmed down after that wick. It was kind of like a buying climax a little bit. So hey, impulse up, maybe it's a wedge, maybe it's just more so just an upsloping flag that could break up or down, all depending on Bitcoin. Let me go back to Bitcoin real quick to show you something. Okay. Okay, so it's like, you know, this is kind of the way I got it, and it's a little bit just like that. I mean, it could have been wrong. It could very well still be wrong. You know, good news is we just bullishly engulfed on the last 4-hour candle. Good news there. Bullishly engulfing after kind of a doji. So that's definitely it could potentially be a reversal area right there. If you're 1 and 2, you plot it, and now we're getting no candle closes below this trend line, and we're going with that whole reversal stuff, indecision, bullish engulfing. Maybe we're pivoting and we might rally here up, but maybe not, right? But I'm really just showing you this because I want people to see, like, hey man, upswing flag, it's not all bad. It's not all the time, especially not this year for Bitcoin. I mean, just look here, listen, man. All right. From the beginning, there was just a huge, you remember when we were covering this, this was like the day, I mean, remember when we like broke out of this covering, it's like an ascending broadening wedge. And then like inside of the ascending broadening wedge, we had an impulse up, and then we started consolidating. What was it? It was just like an upsloping flag. Right? It was like an upsloping flag, and then, you know, we pivoted off of it, and then we rallied. And then what happened, dude? Lots and lots of chop, whatever. But look here, man. I mean, it's like an impulse up. And where's this impulse? Or where's this consolidation? Just so happens to be exactly what the same pattern we're developing right now. We were developing right here at 9,200 or so back in June, late June, before the end. Oh, there were a couple more, right? Impulse up, upsloping consolidation, breakout. Impulse up, upsloping consolidation. It looked like a wedge. It looked like it was all over. And then you win again, man. All right, so throughout the entire cycle from February 8th to June 26th, we showed upsloping consolidation all the effing time. So look here, look, listen. Same stuff going on. This one's actually a lot larger, right? And that's it. Okay, anyone get what I'm talking about? Chat, you alive, dead? What are you? I can't hear you. All right, man. Thanks for the 500 people tuned in. If you're enjoying the live stream, hit that like button, that bell, that sub.
Bruh.
Give me a sec. Okay, we're good. Awesome. So let's take a look at, man, Tron Connect. Hit its measured move if you didn't know. Tron Connect. Dude, it was perfect. It not only hit the measured move of the inverse head and shoulders, it hit the 38% retrace perfectly, like literally to the touch with the wick right there. 2.2982 pennies and a huge closing reversal candle. It seems like might be going on. It's not engulfing, but man, selling started, geez, like in between seconds of the open and close of the new day. Wow. So yeah, dumping really hard, down nearly 10% today after, again, the measure move was it right there, dude. All right, but you know, maybe it's not done. Maybe it's gonna pull back and eventually come back down to, like, you know, 1.8 pennies. There's supports back here, candle closes. You know, maybe it's gonna cool off. It got overbought on the daily. I'm sure it was overbought on the 4-hour. It's got to reset those oscillators, and maybe you can have another rally again when Bitcoin decides it's ready. Okay, or maybe China does something crazy again, or Justin Sun, you know, maybe his kidney stone turns to gold, and then it's like, oh my god, he can just sell his golden kidney stones. There's your product, because I don't think they really have much of a product right now. Tron Connect. Okay, fantastic. Big hype in the chat for Tron Connect. Hype in the chat for Uger Ficker. Thank you so much. Alright, so get wrecked, Tron. It was a great run, a great little move up. It was fantastic. It was too perfect. It's like you can't get more perfect than that. I mean, like BNB's down almost 5% today. I mean, I don't know. I guess it, the sensitivity that some of these altcoins have to Bitcoin, it's like high, right? High beta. Because some of these, you're like doubling the losses of Bitcoin. Hey, let's look at Tomo. Y'all remember Tomo? Someone asked about it in the TTS, and it's like, oh, okay, we'll look at it, man. And we talked about how we could size this up as a trade if it was anything. And it was just like, oh, okay, man. No problem, man. No problem. There it is. It was so easy. It just, pow. It was like last Thursday, we looked at this, and it was just like, okay, yeah, with the little data we have, we are developing bullish divergence on a slightly lower low. There was, look at this freaking hammer on an illiquid S coin. Are you kidding me? TA being respected out the yin yang, dude. Bullish hammer, then bullish engulfing. Look at the fall through price action after that bullish engulfing candle right there, October 27th. Killed it. Exceeded the profit taking level, which was just the top. And then a measured move, if this ever was to break and hold, which it didn't. It up thrusted and is now back inside the range. If it was ever to get and stay out of 37.84 cents, the measured move would be 48.98 cents. Type in the chat for Tomochain Connect. What do they make, man? This is the decentralized Tamagotchis, dude. Who even knows? Oh, Tron is up because of DApp games. Is it, dude? Really? So why is Icon up? Why is well, not Icon, I forget that's Korean. Why was VeChain up like stupid amounts of percentage points? At the same time Tron Connect was up. Why was Neo up? Right? It probably had nothing to do with anything they did with Tron, with DApp games. It probably had everything to do with the whole Chinese thing that happened on Friday with the president being like all in crypto. Psh. Oh, holy crap. So Bitcoin's 9,208, down 2.36%, $222. Repeating, of course. You get it. No music? What's going on, man? You're right. No music indeed. But we can change that if you want. Changed. A little bit of that driving home music by Johnny M in the mix. WRAY Radio. 88.8 FM, 589 AM. Kings. All right, so we've just been looking at the Chinese assets, the Korean asset, of course. And now we're going to look at Monero Connect, which is, I think, American made. I'm assuming. Someone want to help me out on that? Oh, well. All right, so this is the way. All right, there's a couple things to talk about with Monero. Remember, we had it like, I had it like this before the fake out. But then I said, you know what, man? It does look like a break hook and go confirmation, but like that's not adjusting. But if you did adjust, and I didn't adjust because this looks so good, the touch points I was getting on the heart line, you do adjust. Okay. You never work out.
Enphase Energy ENPH fell 25% on positive earning. Confusing, but maybe a good value at the 0.5 retrace. Your thoughts?
Bruh.
I think cyclicals like energy or turning around. Some of them are ready to go to the downside. Equities up, cyclicals down. Yeah, it got killed again. If I had a thumbnail, I would have added it to the exploding, thing at the starting soon with Beyond Meat Connect. Okay, so Monero. If you're looking at it with an adjustment, no breakout, still in the downtrend. Holding on to lots of positive momentum. You haven't even had negative momentum on Monero since October 6th. It's almost a month. 53.89. So if this thing was to break out for real of this, the newly adjusted trend line, all the room to run in the world. But the problem with Monero in this downtrend is look. Okay, since we had the buying climax and hit the 52-week highs on Monero, since we dumped, you've never been able, the entire correction, to break above 60. You've just been failing. failing. All right, so maybe there's something to that where if you can't break that 57 to 60 mark, then the downtrend could just continue. Very real possibility, but again, it's all on Bitcoin. It has like I think the highest beta. It's like follows Bitcoin 90%, 96%. Whatever Bitcoin does, this follows. Like, this is like part of the Nazgul, man. Sauron is Bitcoin. Enphase, man. Hit that target yesterday before close and destroyed. I mean, you can't even make this up. It's so ridiculous, man. Runs up, high, buy, earnings, gap down. Well, you gap down, and then from open, I mean, as soon as you opened, you ran up a little bit, $22, and then just dumped all day to close. Close at 18.76. Yes, down 25.53%. Enphase Energy never made it. Right, the pattern that could have come to be just didn't make it. The potential double bottom still ended up being a potential double bottom. Was a busted. This is exactly what we talk about. This is why getting in on divergence, slightly lower lows, bullish hammers, critical supports. That's why it's so much more efficient than trying to break out buy to buy a pattern when it's developing.
A good time to look at High Crush HCR again.
So Rush, thanks, man. HCR Connect. Sure Connect. Thank you for the Pepes. Yep, Monero has a great logo. I love their logo. It's in the jar. That's how much I love it. All right, so you're saying a 50% retrace. Oh, excuse me, 50% retrace, what? We're past 50% retrace. We're coming, I think the next target's this. It's 1792, right? Plotted, it's a previous all-time high from September 2014. You're coming to test that. The 200-day moving average is coming. I think right now, you can have it on your watch list all you want, but get it out of your mind. There's nothing going on, but I think this right here was the irregular bearish activity that really put this asset in a vulnerable spot. And what I mean is for a trend reversal sometime. Look, there's a gap fill at $10.53. You could lose half your value to fill that gap. You just don't know. I mean, look what it did, man. It was like a parabola, dude. Straight up parabola. Went straight up. What was it like, man? Reminds me of Texas Instruments a little bit. There was another one. I don't know, man. We look at so many freaking charts. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So, good news on it playing out as a trade, but let's get rid of all this. Let's clean it up a little bit since it's no longer needed. The double bottom never happened. And that's okay. The cipher never happened. Earnings killed it. Congratulations on the move to the upside and finally hitting a target, and then it was all over. Beautiful. So I think this one just might be, it's over, dude. It's like, hey, the opportunity was there. Very small opportunity. You could have had even more opportunity if it made it. Didn't do it, all right, at all. There was divergence there, and now I think the negative momentum's just begun, and it could just keep building. Look at the volume involved on this move down. And I'm talking, you can see huge volume candles with big wicks, and it's like, hey, man, a lot of that is buying pressure, right? The wick. But there was no wick on this, and the volume, highest level of volume we've seen on Enphase Energy ever, of all time. We're talking since its inception back in April 2012.
Store showing bearish divergence and has been on epic run up over the years. Took out short position today. Good play.
Store, thank God you didn't say storage. Some loser scrub coin. Thank you, dude. We'll look at store with no E. Right for HCR. Oh, a couple of handle, man. No. So yeah, dude. I mean, just who knows how deep we can retrace, right? And is there pattern development? Is there divergence? There real critical supports coming up? Is there bullish divergence? No, man, there's no value right now. Like, this could go much, much lower. And that's not even the major swing low. I mean, it is. This is probably the most appropriate swing low, I would think. But yeah, one could easily, if they wanted, go to the bottom for the most major, from the very bottom to the very top. And a 50% retrace is confluent with this support here. So it might bounce, but that's not how we trade. We don't trade based on it might bounce, because there's like two things going on, a horizontal line support and a 50% retrace. 200-day moving average is there too. But again, man, I want more. I need more. Okay. Get wrecked Enphase. Get really wrecked. Oh, high crush, man. Yeah, it wasn't very much. It's still holding on. Barely, dude. Well, I should just name this low crush. It's not high crush. It's near all-time lows. It's at all-time lows, really. So very weak. This isn't good, right? When you break out like that, you sell off. You had the divergence, and now you don't have divergence. Okay, so like what happens, like with assets, like the trades that fail, like just sometimes a trade setup, there just won't be enough buyers. There won't be enough demand to collectively push that price to the targets. So what happens? It just sells off again. And you get false breakouts all the time. But one good thing, all right, and again, like let's just go back and look, all right, so your previous major low to high, okay, 3 times a charm. Normally, if this was it, you probably would have the second time hit it and then really gone. And that's what the fact that we made a lower high and dumped. It's good that we're back testing the wedge, but the fact that we're back down to the same level we were at all-time lows, that's not really good, man. It's very weak. It's like everything you do is a lower high, so there just may not be anything here. It may just dump again to lower prices. HCR, remember, you give it a shot, and now it's doing this crap. It's at all-time lows. It's only just sold. Like, it had one crazy run up, and that was it, dude. Bit of a bullish pattern and an extremely bearish trend, but you're taking that chance just because the golden mean ratio and the divergence that was there, the breakout occurred, and nothing. So that was it. That was your chance to be king. And it's looking more close to being a failure peasant than it would be a king. All right. There it is. Break that. You're going down. You're just starting to hug this support. It's not great, man. It's not great. Sorry about HCR, dude. Low crush. Beautiful. Wow. Well, this is one of those you just... Oh, yeah, dude. Real estate market? I don't know, man. Good luck finding the top on that. Many have tried. Many have died. Curve line, anyone? I mean, I'm sure we could make a channel out of it, too. But this, I don't know, this kind of really highlights the insanity that it's going through right now. I mean, you know what I'm talking about, dude? This is the only way we can get it like that. We can get those 3 really nice touches at the bottom. Hold on. This tool is interesting. There we go. That's as good as I can get it. All right, so it's just, yeah, parabola, non-stopper. I mean, fib extensions, forget about it. I think you're beyond the 1618 now. From the previous all-time highs, July 2016, to the low point. Yeah, look, you broke the 1618. Look, you actually corrected. You hit it. And then went from 38.71 all the way down to 35.84. And then rallied again. And that's the real estate market, man. You're overbought. And, if you zoom in, maybe. Let's... broke the golden mean ratio, man. Divergence, yes, certainly developing whenever it decides to top out, but it hit all-time highs today again, 39.93. From this high to low, high to low. We're at a 1414 fib extension. The next target, if you break 39.95, is going to be $40.54. Pattern-wise, I mean, I don't really see a pattern. Not this has to pivot. I don't see anything really. Like, you could make a wedge if we bought it, if we topped out and sold off tomorrow, we could do 1 and 2, 1 and 2, and it is a wedge then, yes. But until we find this top, I don't have anything for you, man. Okay. And yeah, I think there are ways to plot this like a channel too. It's got to be on the top side, but it's like, say every time you're just like, oh, that's pretty. Oh, I like that. All right, where I'm starting here with all these touch points. Jeez. And you get one here that lines up with it perfectly. Let me get rid of the Fibonacci so you can see it a lot better. So obviously the parabola is there to show you the acceleration of demand. And acceleration of demand is like, I'll show you like this, right? You get a trend line and you plot 2 upsloping supports. Then you do it again. You legged up, right? More demand, acceleration of demand. Look how it's legged up like 3 times, actually going on. It's on the fourth time it's legged up now. See it right there? It's insane, dude. It's like that. Okay, that's what that curve line tool is for. Makes it to right on the plot 4 different legs to show you. All I have to do is plot this one line. You can see it. So at the same time, you've just got this crazy uptrend since February 2018, and you're nearing the top of it. And remember, we talked about $40.50 or something like that as the golden mean ratio from the previous high to low. So maybe you reverse up there before selling off. But again, I don't know. It's wild, dude. It's real estate. Tough. Oh man, Bitcoin's not pumping. Better not say literally anything in chat. Beautiful. All right, caught up. Thanks for the 537 people tuned in. Man, we are 25 likes away from that 200 mark. Surely we can do it, right? I mean, doing the math here with the amount of people watching versus the amount of likes, we could definitely do it, right, man? Oh, okay. Sorry, been live for 1 hour now. Good luck on the AIDS. Here it is, man. The one chart to rule them all. This one. Yes, this one. The breakout. The daily breakout. The back test. 4 days now. Going on 4 days. Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess that Sunday was also part of the poll. So I guess for the past 3 days, we've been just consolidating outside of the channel wonderfully. It's beautiful. It's freaking perfect. These are ideal conditions. This is what it looks like before you run again. This is what looks like how you're setting up for higher prices. That's the way it looks to me, man. What's up, Nando? New era. We looked at Neo a little earlier today. So what is there to look at, man? I mean, we want to look at it all kinds of ways, don't we? you want to look at it like this too? AJ Desplinter, thanks so much for the sub, dude. D-Splinter, if that's your last name, dang, dude. Your ancestors were people who took out other people's splinters. Fantastic trade. Thanks for joining. You want to look at this one, dude? You want to look here? You want to look here and listen? Bam! Bam! We ain't done yet, man. We probably ain't done. We got more targets to hit, dude. 10,550. 11,300. We got Mo for show. Never for show, because it's, I'm talking about technical analysis and markets. Everything's probability. Nothing is certain, of course, but so far, until it's not, we're okay. Isn't my debt manages?
Wow. That public storage chart, if it were inverse, looks like a lot of the stocks I own.
Oh my god, dude. HG in debts. Hey, I'm in debt too. Mr. 58. Okay, I'm in debt too, dude. It's not fun being 4 chugs in debt, because I just don't. It's tough, man. It's real tough. I probably would have, no, I don't know. I got back on Friday and just chilled, because I was like driving all day, doing things all day. Didn't feel like chugging anything. So we got to figure out how I'm going to, you have to figure out how I'm going to repay these debts. All right. We got to get me on an installment plan. We might have to print more chug money or something. Jeez. Thanks, dude. McDonald's got wrecked, and it was awesome because it was no, Mr. Wolver. Nope, didn't, because I never set up the stop. It was just there, doing things, and thank God it just didn't happen, man. It's stupid, dude. It's like just like Texas Instruments, dude. Just didn't let go, and it just dumped today, like bad. Though I should have. I didn't practice the right thing. Set up your position, set up a stop. Sometimes if you're taking like, you're looking at the daily, it's most of the time not going to get there immediately. Unless something crazy happens, but leading up to something, like we know earnings is coming. Don't expect like some kind of crazy move up or down until then. But yeah, MPC had a bad day, which is good. Thank God. Made back some losses. Yeah, it was down 2.69%. We have to consolidate my debts. Yes. Chug debts. Chug bucks. Atlantic. Stuff on the screen right now looks like a pretty sweet textbook example of reaccumulation pattern. Yes, sir. Hey, man, we know Fibonacci low to high, 61.8% retrace. Just like high to low, 61.8% retrace. Get out of here. Get out of here. That's beautiful, man. Quantitative chugging. Das Boot, blessed one be. Yeah, I was thinking about getting something with it. It's just like the costume is pretty expensive. I hate it, man. It's like, if you ever actually want to look decent, you gotta fork it out a little bit, right? Unless you're just wearing a Vet Moonboy hat. Then it's priceless. Yeah, dude, Brett, this was it today. It was like, this is it, man. It's like we're at it. We're at the stop loss, looking at it, listening, and it's just like, boom, the drop. So I don't know, man, like what to do about it. Very well, I'll just take some off before, everything happens. The volatility. Yeah, Wolverine is just like, it's there. It's right there. And then this happens today, and it makes me raise more questions like, plus a chug with a good shot of whiskey going forward. God. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess we could do that. It's just like more so, I don't know, like when I'm drinking beer organically on stream, just at my leisure, it's easier to just drink beer and then more beer versus beer and whiskey. Then it starts getting sloppy, man. I don't know. Thanks, Brett. Hey, Nike actually, it sold off a little bit more today. And then rallied a little bit. I think some assets rallied later in the day. You gotta freaking love Nike though, man. Yeah, man, this is it, dude. All right, this is Nike. This is a trade setup for patrons. Remember, if you want to join the Patreon, if you want to be king, you want to learn how to trade these deep crabs, ciphers, any harmonic. If you want to be able to use harmonics, coincide them with the oscillators, the MACD, triple MACD, bearish divergence, the higher highs with receding volume. Your 1618 fib extension. Perfect. There it was. Just so happens. Bam. Like that. Oh, like that. Sorry. Took like a week. But yeah, now at the first profit taking level, what? Our first little hint of green. Why was this a profit taking level? Look left. Previous all-time highs. Well, this is bugging tripping me out, and it's buggy. Looking on two different screens. Okay, so next target, just picked the golden retrace 85.22. I feel like that's just a good spot. You know, it's a good target always for trade 61.8%. We just saw it on Bitcoin. Hello? I mean, come on, dude. So, but I mean, like at the 50% is really where a gap fill is.
Is that a joint?
Can't believe you do this to me, man. I thought we were friends.
Can you take a look at Engine and Just?
Engine and Just? Yeah, dude. Well, Engine and Just. Engine Connect. You need the marijuana industry to move up? Well, just get a time machine and go back to last year during the bubble. The bubble popped. Guess what? You're going through like a 1 year long correction. It's just like crypto. It's a cycle, man. The boom and then the bust. Return to the mean, which was very low. Okay. I don't know, man. I guess it's starting to get there like the rest, you know. Harmonic-y stuff, maybe. Looks like it's bottoming out. Looks like it did break out, kind of. I'll probably add this one to my watch list, I guess. Oh. Oh. What's going on? I already have it plotted. So if you're just using the top 1 and 2 and then 3, you can see how we bounced off it perfectly, rallied, hit this 25% trend line, then dumped again, kind of fell out a couple times, right? And eventually ran up, like you tested it, then you broke it, then you back tested it, sold off. I don't know, just going, it's like a slightly lower low, right? Slightly lower low. And you broke it. Look, you're now back above this critical little area, all-time lows, I think. No, it's not all-time lows. It's just the lowest. Why? What is going on? Tether, Binance, freaking Binance. There's no difference. Where's all the data? This is weird. Oh, here we are. Sorry. So I needed this data so bad. So we can look and see 88% retrace or 78, low to high. Oh, it looks like an 88% retrace, man. Harmony areas of potential value, man. Well, let's just plot it for fun. Don't know, man. Oh my God, it's a 61.8% retrace. Are you kidding me? 61.8% retrace. Are you kidding me? So the 786 though was it. Sorry, didn't happen in the 786. It kind of reversed, but dumped again. But the 88% retrace, I use the same critical thinking here for ONT that I'm now trying to apply to Engine Connect. So you just need to look here and listen. That seems possible from this wick that didn't even show up on the other. Oh my goodness. So we are from anchor point 1 and 2 on the top. We hit it. We hit that Momo shift trend line and failed. But now what's happened? Where we were once in this downtrend for so long, lows, lower lows, lower lows, lower lows, lower lows, lowest low. What's going on? We're now showing higher lows. What? Higher lows near an 88% retrace. Major retrace back from November of 2018. Value areas on this asset. I don't care if it's some S coin. I'm just looking at something like I would on anything. This could be Google. I don't care. We're just looking at the technicals. You don't have to bring up, you don't have to overthink. Bullish convergence on the oscillators. There is a chance here Engine could be ready to break to the upside if the macro holds up, which is always something you have to take into consideration. Engine does have a possibility of breaking the upside here, man. Not bad. Look at Engine Connect. Okay. On your screen. And then you don't even have to move. Okay. You don't have to move. You don't have to move your mouse wheel, your remote, or anything. You just sit there and watch. Do you see? Wait, let me try to make this perfect, okay? So it's there, so it needs to be here. Close. One's a higher high, one's a lower high. Not really a big deal. The big thing to take into consideration is the 88% retrace. The 88% retrace. And it's actually pretty close to 1618 from B to C. Higher lows. Someone book it. Someone mark it. Write it down. Crypto Trade Connect. Right. What do we do though, man? How do we even know? That's not even practical information, dude. None of that's even real, dude. Jeez, man. High to the potential low for targets. If it was real. 12.69 cents to 17.5 cents. Common retrace zone. Oh, I love the 886 retraces because you can have your stop below X and it's going to be reasonable. It's not going to be that big a deal. Like, think about a 786 having your stops below the X. That's, I hate that. But having an 886, you're much closer to the 100% retrace as it is. So, you can have that stop. I mean, it can look like something like this, I guess. If you're going for it right now, below X, still got to go pretty low though, man. All right. So it's like you don't even get, it's even hit like with a stop loss that low, right? It's just probably, I mean, that's where the support is though. That's what sucks. If you break down, this is how low you could go pretty fast. So if that's the case, well then maybe just deal with, all right, if it doesn't hold this support from September 2018, the top 50 cent or 5 cent mark, right? Then yeah, maybe we would just use critical thinking. That's just too deep, man. All right, so we want to be more reasonable. Then we can go for the 382, just the beginning of the golden zone. And then we can start layering out if it keeps going, if it does, which we don't know. You can go, dude, you can go 382, 50%, 618 if you want. If you just want to layer out that way. Or you can 50 or 382 and 618 and then the 786, right, to take targets. I mean, that's just kind of the way it's going to look, man. That's it, dude. Okay? Does that help on Engine?
Bruh. Look here! Look, listen!
VPN Connect. Oh my God, probes. Just reading some chat now. What do you think about Aurora Cannabis? It's disgusting. It's awful. I think there's more support at 292 and 262. Where we are now, it's very bad. Not really much divergence at all yet. Soon, though, if you sell off again, you might start getting bullish divergence on Aurora Cannabis. But for now, you're in a very, very bad downtrend. A downtrend that started, well, long before. But when, you know, the sell-off began to start this downsloping channel was in March. You've just been selling off ever since. Correction time. That's marijuana stocks. Mr. Desplinter. No IL. Crap, I have my water up with me, man. I'm out of coffee now. I'm sad in pants. Wasn't it too early to call? What are you talking about? Of course there's no breakout yet. No one said there was a breakout. Are you just not getting here, JF Airplane? I just went over this hardcore. Raymond Young, man.
Bruh.
Hi Mitch, I brought in a new trade TCS at all-time low today. Can you take a look? And LK coffee too, thanks.
Dude, Raymond, man, thanks so much for the freaking $25 a Bitcoin.
Noise!
Softbank connects speed daily/weekly.
Oh yeah, they are the ones that bought out PCG. Yeah, we can look at that after TCS. TCS where though, man? Oh, Container Store Group. Oh my God. Ugh. Well, can't say you're not at the low end of the range, whatever. This base, that's the base that's been in establishment since February 2016. Down 21% today. Super gnarly. Hey man, you might bounce here, but hey, how's it work, dudes? You might be getting short into the thrust stuff. I don't know, but man, this is probably 1.6 million volume. Not really sure what I can do here in terms of chart. It looked like almost double bottoming. It ran up. It was like in a range and just broke the range, you know, like the smaller range. Weekly. Yeah, look, how you never even had positive momentum. Now you're starting to build negative momo again. That's so bad. So I think the lowest risk area probably for this asset is $3.56, which is not too far from where you are now, but I mean that is a lot when you're talking about something that's only $4 in value. So hey man, good luck to you. Hopefully this is what you're asking about, dude. TCS all-time low, $3.99 today. It's actually though $3.55 is the all-time low though. So I don't. Right? There's still lower to go if you're gonna get all-time lows. But yeah, look left. You know, there's like support back from February 2016, kind of where you are now on the candle close. So it will be interesting to see how it goes if it will hold this or fall below it finally after 3 years. I mean, it seems like your probability is higher that it would go up than down. We'll keep our eye on it, man. Just TCS. I'll put it on my list. I was adding an alert on this trend line. If you ever get that beep, man, it's gonna be getting scary. Whew, real scary. Now say this though. Say this about one low and now another low. You are showing divergence, I guess, on the weekly, but it's not really. It should have panned out, right? Don't you think? Panned out, and it's not. I mean, like a low and then a low, like the same low, Class B bullish divergence, and now it's dumping again. So maybe it gets a little bit lower and then just continues to, you know, right? Just get something like this again, like just another one. Right, and then maybe it breaks the upside after hitting a couple more of these supports. More divergence develops. You're not like on the wrong track or anything. This is, but it's also not like a clear discernible pattern with really good divergence on the daily too. You know, it's okay. All right. Softbank Connect. Oh my God. Is that a bat? First thing I saw. Boom. 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 Potential bat connect on the weekly for Softbank. What? No divergence at all. Absolutely none. Fell below the 200-day moving average for the first time since January this year, and you barely fell below it not long. So the second time, oof, you might fall below it and never get back up. I don't know, man. Based on what we could do with the, you know, just anchoring 1 and 2 up here, and then 3 on the bottom. Or we use this bottom. Yeah, that's good, because look at that touch. Look at this touch and that touch. Look at this touch. Look at that touch. Not bad. And doing this, it kind of makes sense, right? Because you're getting near that 25% trend line that's already been regarded as support before. Yeah, not bad. But I would prefer on the daily at some point if we get down there. So again, that's like 1730 something. Hold on. You already got down there, you know? Oh man. Oh God, you may not get down there, but because there's like the 1618 here. 1618 is right here. So from B to C fib extension. So from there to there, that is your pattern completion zone. Okay, it is a little range between 1740 and 1808. All right. So what's going on the daily is really nice. Okay, you've got crazy divergence going on, bullish divergence, nearing the 1618. You're only you're way less than $1 away from that 1618 fib extension, and now tail end bullish divergence occurring. This is how, I mean, like I see all the time on the daily, when you get all this divergence, you get big sell-offs, you get deep retraces, and then you start getting tail end bullish divergence on another oscillator like the RSI. Oh yeah, could be ready to break to the upside on Softbank. Definitely looks close to being ready. And look at the support at the 886. There's support looking left. Holy crap. Okay, not bad, dude. Not freaking bad. Not freaking bad. Well, it actually is bat, but the pun is it's not bad. I wish it wasn't a bat so I could say not bad. and be funny at the same time. But just sometimes we don't get those luxuries in life. And that's okay. Hey man, if you're enjoying this analysis of Softbank and many other assets across different markets, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Thanks.
Bruh.
Yep, Luck and Coffee had a little bit of a revival today, but not much. But didn't we discuss the things where, you know, you're from a low to high, you're in common retrace area before you run again, you just sell off and you might get another run to test 2142, or it could just keep selling off to deeper retrace levels like 1873 to 786. But you're hoping a higher low here. Higher low would be really good. Pivot and, you know, it'd be great, man, to break this downtrend. But it's coffee, man. It's freaking coffee.
This darkness takes you over. The vibration flows through your body, from your feet.
Yeah, Brett. Yep. Man, Wells Fargo just kept going, man. It's weird, right? You'd think, I mean, it's a certainty that banks are affected negatively by interest rate cuts, because that is how they get interest on the money they let people borrow. Yeah, all of it's like that prime credit. Like it's like everything's affected. Most things are affected when the Fed cuts rates. So yeah, man. I think we're caught up, man. Dang, dude, I've been live for an hour and 30 minutes. Whew. We going. Thanks, live window. Appreciate you watching, man. Oh, Luck and Coffee is the... Is it really the Starbucks of China? That's not true, is it? Maybe it is. Harley says, look at something. So we look. Oh, that's like a big bearish impulse, right? That makes you think that there's a lot of vulnerability on this huge run, right? This is a Market Taxes Holdings Incorporated. Wow. Clearly extremely bullish, man. That's all it's been. Wow, look at that leg. Straight up. But what a nice violent end to the violent delight, I guess you call it. It's like the Westworld quote. So more than 10,000% since the 2009 lows. Monthly RSI reached 85 a few months ago. Let's go to that monthly. Oh my God, look at that huge bearish engulfing candle, and you're rallying already. Oh man, the attempted rally, right? Don't we always get the huge impulse? You sell off, you get an attempted rally. You normally fail after stuff like this, and the correction begins. All right, look, I mean, it's gonna, you know, you'll get overbought again. You'll probably make a lower high on the RSI, convergence, divergence, whatever, and then you just might dump once more. Yeah, 80 freaking 5, and it's funny because that wasn't even all-time highs, Larly. All-time highs was August 2016 at 91.5 Bitcoin levels. Jeez. Yeah, this thing was at 85, 86 in August. Wow. That's freaking ridiculous. So will this be it? This was the largest candle of all time for or on the monthly, or yeah, on the monthly, this was the largest candle ever. Between it went from a highest high of $422.
Is that a joint?
Dollars all the way down to $323. Wow. So nice recovery though again. But is it just a flag, man? Bearish engulfing candle on the weekly and monthly. Oh, dang, man. That's fake out stuff, right? Where it's like you have bearish divergence and then it gets one more run up, but then it shows from class A bearish divergence to class C bearish divergence, where you double top on the RSI or oscillator and have a higher high. And then it was kind of, I think it was impossible to be able to discern it because there was no waning momentum when it happened. There was no different histogram island. It was very tough to see all this stuff happen on the weekly, where the dump was going to be. It wasn't like you had a wedge setting up. It looked perfect. Nah, it was just a big close and reverse candle. So yeah, today had a nice one, 359. Oh, yes, but one of the time scales was quite kind, where you made a high, a higher high, a higher high, and then the highest high. That quadruple RSI, bearish divergence. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. No divergence on the MACD. Ugh. Gnarly larly. Oh, is that a scuffed inverse head and shoulders, dude? I don't know, man. All right, so from that highest point to lowest point, it's like you've already retraced 38% of the way. So you can go higher, 369, 382, $382. You get the attempted rally. It keeps on going. It could hit the 786, the 886, but eventually could dump it. And then after that, after the retrace, the real retrace, once it finds the top, sell off again. Or it just keeps on going, man. Extremely bullish trend. Wow. That's beautiful right there. Beautiful. Well, we're looking at it, man. What? We've been looking at it for many minutes now. Alfonso, I don't do price predictions. There's just no point, man. There's too many variables that exist out there. And it's just guessing. Put it in log. Okay. Can't even fit it on my screen, dude. I almost got the weekly for that, though. Log connect. Oh, I'd definitely do the top side, right? Yeah, it's perfect. That's perfect, man. Look how you, in log scale, came down to touch. Look what happened when you touched it, man. September 24, 2018. When you touched it, you fell out of it, kind of, head fake connect, ran up, then back tested it as support. It's like upsloping spring, back testing the spring on the upsloping support, and then you're gone again. And then what'd you do? You hit the freaking heart line like the Jesus man. The heart line before dumping. Wow. Beautiful. Man, excuse me. Raymond, well, you feel that way. Could be quite kingish, man. Yeah, Rush Probst. It's not Probst. It's Probst with Propst. Yeah, I played him. He was a coach at Hoover High School when I was at Oak Mountain. Played him in the Final Four. And that was when they were doing 2 days. So we were all very fond of Coach Probst in here. He got kicked out of the leave. What's the leave? The leave in Georgia for giving high school kids PEDs. Oh, the league for giving out PEDs. Performance enhancing drugs. Sounds about right. He was recruiting players from like Bessemer and just like the outer areas and like setting them up with like their family with apartments and stuff, and they were zoned in Hoover so they could play. Yeah, he did everything in the book that you could to try to win. That's what he would do. And it sounds like, I didn't know about the performance enhancing drug stuff. That's another level, dude. Wow. Jeez. What's up, Thug Juice? First, for a second, I was like, PED, Peds. Isn't it Peds? Isn't that the thing that the kids get? The little thing where it's like a, you know, you flip the head and then little Peds comes out. Pez, whatever they're called. What are they? Chat, you know? Because I'm gonna be like, dang, dude. Yes, Hoover, Alabama. Yes. Okay, so what were people talking about with the World Series game? I'm just getting an alert that it's like, it's on. Pez. Okay, Pez, that's what it was. I knew it was something like that. Your family goes to Hoover High. Go Eagles, baby. Go Eagles. All right, anyway, so hype in the chat for Market Texas Holdings. Killing it. Just killing it, man. Someone asked about McDonald's, whatever. We can do McDonald's. This is a McDonald's Connect, dude. Down sloping, slanted, head and shoulders pattern, gap down on earnings. Beautiful measure move, of course. Fell a little bit lower, hit the bottom of the channel, which is off. What the heck? There you go. So it really didn't hit the bottom of the channel, really. All right, and then bounced. So big bounce today. Why would it be up? Oh man, Fed cutting rates again. Okay, well that's what happens. Can happen. Market will respond well to it, or not even really at all, because they already knew. So maybe prices, it was baked in the price. Anyway, man, just a beautiful structure. Look, man, it was like huge run up. You painted the pattern. You were at the top of the channel that you had. Look at this beautiful upsloping channel. Why is this off, man? Freaking log scale. Okay, you're in the upsloping channel, you hit the top of it, and then you had the lower high to confirm that it was the top, and then you dumped. Okay, that's McDonald's. Big bounce today. Still very much in the crazy, crazy uptrend. Very nice. Instagram thoughts flashing. Fantastic. That. Yeah. That's cool, man. I'll tell you, I can't wait for another Bitcoin pump, dude. And get some actual euphoria. I mean, there's many things to be euphoric about every day, and it's not in crypto. Whatever, back to Bitcoin, I guess. 9168, just bouncing off that 200-day moving average. Actually, testing the 200-day moving average for the first time since we tested and failed on the bottom side October 11th. So good news, right? That's great. Great news. You got to stay above that, man. You really got to. I mean, if you fall below it a little bit, okay. But look, man, does this not look like a flag's developing outside of a correction you broke out of? I just dig so much the volume, the amount of violence we saw to break us out. That could have been it, man. That could have been the impulse to start it all. No one's hyped on crypto. Stay on dead. What's up, Mr. Peabody? Mark Foster, good to see you, dudes. 16 minutes away from Halloween for Ireland. Good luck, man. Very, very good luck. All right, thanks for the 240 likes. Thanks for the 530 people tuned in. So you're saying half of y'all are watching this stream but don't like the content. That's what you're saying, right? Why do y'all not like the content, man? What did I do, man, for you to not like it? Here's another look at XRP where we have like a range, the low part of the range, lowest point, but then there's that lower inner point of the range, I guess, and then you got the top, I think, which is that wick right there, and then the highest point, right? I just think you're near the bottom of the range, you're getting back above critical areas of support. Like right here, you failed, and then huge rejection wick back above it, which is great. Stay above this long enough, and you probably will get a nice run to the upside. Yeah, you're like rejecting these lower lows. You're saying, no, man, we're trying so hard, we're doing everything we can, but we just can't make it sell off anymore. And so now you're bouncing to critical areas. And stay above it. Stay above 27.7 cents long enough, and you'll eventually get a rise to the upside. Oh, thanks, Crypto Karen. Okay, it looks like Facebook ended up closing after hours trading around 196.63, still up a lot from its 188 close, and then Apple closed the day around $243, and it ended, got as high as 252. That was the crescendo of the after hours trading, and then it just evened down around 247.80. That's where we closed there. So again, congratulations to Apple and Facebook for having top to bottom beats on earnings. Great. You get entertained? I thought I was boring. Holy crap, man. All right, so we've got like 12 minutes till your daily close. I guess at this point I'm time sunk, so might as well stick around till then and just sit here. I'm gonna let y'all stream, okay? No, Western Digital became kings and completed the bat. Oh my god, do we have a troll in Discord? You are all deluded with dreams of exponential Bitcoin moonboy growth while fiat is facing mass extinction across the globe. With a picture of that little girl Greta as their avatar. Go on, DPZ. Go on, man. No one's talking about moonboy dreams here. We're looking for opportunity, coinciding variables to take trades. We're not really... No, that's actually what we're not. We're not a moonboy channel. We're not a moonboy community. If it looks like it's getting ready to go to the moon, we're going to FOMO at areas of value instead of areas of premium. Okay? Oh my god. Remember, if you're not part of our Discord and you want to keep the conversation when this live stream ends, you should join the Discord. And I mean, that's where you can be for Bitcoin pumps and dumps. It's where you can be with a bunch of like-minded individuals that care about trading, charting, crypto, all of it. You can celebrate your gains with people who care, right? Versus your coworkers that don't give a crap about charts, the stock market, crypto, Bitcoin. They don't care. So if you're going to make gains, make it with us, not by yourself. But that's not the most important reason why you join Discord. You really join the Discord so you can get notified when I go live or produce a static video, because YouTube has an absolutely horrendous notification system, and you literally will miss live streams if you solely rely on YouTube's notification system. You won't get all the notifications. You don't and won't. So join the Discord because of that reason. Also, dude, look what we're doing, right? Seriously. What? Oh, wow. Okay, so we need 15 boosts. This is the Discord server. We have around 5,000 members, or close to 5,000 members. And if we get level 2, which currently we are at 12 boosts on the server, we need 3 more boosts. Okay. Wow, out of nearly 5,000 people, we can't get 15 boosts. That's, wow. Impressive, actually. But if we get 15 boosts, we get 50 more. Yes, we get 50 more server emoji slots. Okay, more memes. We get better audio quality for, like, you know, when I do patron night, when we're live, when anytime anyone's talking in voice chat. We get a server banner, 50 megabytes upload limit for all members, 1080p, 60 frames per second on Go live streams, whatever, versus 720p, right? I mean, this is an extremely nice perk for our Discord, and I've never done this before, but dude, we're so close, and we've just been so close. It's worth talking about, dude. So 3 more boosts, man. That's all it takes. Well, thanks for the new members joining. Appreciate it. Financial incentive for the boost? I don't know, man. Do you get any value out of this community at all? I mean, there's probably not one. I'm just asking you if you care about the community. It's just a cool thing that exists, you know? You got people like Ice Beside that have like level 3 or 4, and he doesn't do anything to help anybody. Okay. Yeah, it's like a Discord membership option. It goes to Discord, not me, but we get the perks. Everyone gets the perks in the entire server, right? That's all I'm saying, man. Yeah, there you go. Read what Brad says. Also, you get to use animated emojis from other servers, and get to upgrade to upload file sizes. I don't know. I think it's like $10, man. It's like $10 to boost the server or something. Maybe it's 5. Yep. Ethereum Classic connects. Here it is, man. You're in the downtrend. You're in the downtrend, but you're showing divergence at a very critical support area. Like it's like a little zone. It's like you're just hitting the top of this support zone. There's a few different supports here. After hitting it, divergence, and now you're breaking the upside. Yet you have not broken any kind of downtrend. All right. Oh, get wrecked, Larly, in a positive way. What's up with Bitcoin? I just don't know. Thanks, Elemental P Man, for the consideration. Area value is anything over your bot price? What? No, areas of value are 88% retraces from lows to highs. 88%, 90%, 78%. Those are areas of value. Areas of value. Rustling prediction for Bitcoin in the next 24 hours, probably going to continue consolidating. Okay, we've only been in consolidation for like 3 days now. 3 days, probably going on 4 days. Could expect the same stuff you saw today, yesterday, day before. Oh yeah. Well, 2 minutes before your local on the 8s. We're close, dude. We're close. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. It's Wednesday already, man. I can't believe tomorrow's Halloween. It's freaking insane. The month of October went really, really fast. Matt, hello. You asked for it. We're looking at it. If it was gonna make common retrace levels from here, you're looking between 624 and 762. That's it. These are the areas where it could run to if it was to break out, but it has not broken out anything. Analysis complete. You're welcome, I guess. All right. You look on the 8s. Okay. Let's go to Bitcoin. Gary Lang, thanks for the sub, dude. Welcome. Glad to have you. Say something in the live chat if you want, and I'll say something back. No change. Absolutely no change. On the daily. Just looked at it. We're looking here, we're listening. But with tomorrow's monthly close, something will happen, or you think something has already happened and now we'll stretch along? Dude, I mean, yeah, the monthly we do see changes, yes, but we showed stupid amounts of strength going into the end of this month, which I think is pretty good. You know, like a candle will last, you know, a day, a month, a week, right? And like at the end of the week, end of the month, end of the 4-hour candle, end of the daily, you know, seeing strength if you're bullish is good. Seeing weakness if you're short is really good, right? So we're going to close the month, it seems, outside of a 121-day correction. But good on you for talking about that. Yeah. November 1st, a couple days from now. Yeah, November 1st, we'll have a new monthly candle. We're going to look at that in a second. So close yet so far away. So 91.75 on the new day, nothing. What we did do, which was nice, was we, for the first time, back tested the 200-day moving average. As you remember, we fell below it September 26th for the first time since breaking above it April 1st, 2nd, way back. And here we are, holding it. Good. You're holding multiple areas, right? Well, on total you are. Now let's pull up this monthly real quick. That's right, partly cloudy with a chance of Kappa. Monthly connect. It's okay. Wow, imagine if we could close the month anywhere above 10,740. Oh my god, it'd be so close to a Rising 3 Methods continuation, but I just don't think that's going to happen at all. I'm just thinking. Bullish Harami, though, I guess. Not much support, if any, at all, but 1, 2, 3 different months we tested this candle high close and held it. So you got that going for you, which is nice. I guess music's so loud. Sorry. How is it so freaking loud, man? Yeah, I need to listen to the new Kanye album. I haven't done it yet. I need to. Okay, so that's it. Nothing sticks out as insane or anything. Just a new month closing and not making lower lows anymore. Bullish Harambe. That is real. Looks like that's what's going to be. Positive momentum. No longer waning. It seems like it might be building again. Currently sitting on the monthly around 58.8, so near bullish territory. So not that much, man. Not really anything too crazy here. Okay, let's look at that, man. Look at the wicks. It's beautiful, man. Looks like a bull flag. I mean, yeah, maybe, of course, right? It's like 1, 2, 3. Oh, there you go. Still within. See, on the monthly, you never even at your highest point, you never broke this. That's wild. Monthly connect. Get right. All right, bless the 1V. How it going, dude? Can't hear me? Hello? What are you talking about, man? How can you not hear me? So yeah, upsloping flag stuff, maybe. I don't know. I just plotted this yesterday. Haven't touched it. Just did anchor point 1 on the bottom, 2 on the bottom from October 29th, yesterday. And then this is the top anchor point right here. And as you can see, never had a candle close really out of it. And we did bullishly engulf 3 rejection wicks. Not bad. So let's see if we can continue to rise here. We don't have to. We're still, I think, developing this pattern, but it does seem like it's kind of just flagging now, and it's upsloping, okay? It's pretty quiet from my... Yeah, I was probably looking up like this, and the music is a little louder than I prefer to be, but it's almost muted on my side. Yeah, like there you go. Now it's probably no problem at all. It's probably like too quiet now. Apollo, man. Well, your friends are really, really dumb to cash out their 401ks to buy any S coin. Dumbest thing I've heard all day. Wow, tell your friends they're stupid for that, for doing that. That is a stupid action. They may not be stupid, but what they did was stupid, certainly. Okay, because they incurred a 10% loss on anything they had. That's a penalty. Cashing out your 401k to buy an S coin. Have fun with that, dude. Jeez. Sounds like a meme. Sounds like no one's that dumb. Yeah, Aver, it's sometimes that's the way I feel when people ask, right? Sometimes they're like, "Can you tell me when I will die?" They would not listen. Well, dude, you can't save everybody. You might as well just sit back and watch the dominoes fall, man, because they've made terrible decision. Like one should never take out any money of their 401k until they're 59 and a half. Not financial advice. I think even if someone sued me for saying one should not take money out of their 401k, the judge would be like, wait, you're suing the guy because he said it's a dumb idea to take money out of your 401k? Case dismissed. Right? I'm certainly not funny enough to be a comedian, Joe Fabiano. But I deal with enough hecklers, I guess, right? Oh, XRP rectangling.
There was nothing to repeat.
No one asked, Alexia. Sorry, I'm not gonna. Didn't mean to trigger that. Sorry. That mama accent? What? Oh my god, dude. All right, 91.99 on Bitcoin. We're moving, man. Not really, at all. Not moving. That's right, name channel. Let's do it, dude. We're going to the Supreme Court. No Pabst. Pabst is, he just loves the Pabst beer. FYX, I lost IQ points reading that. I'm taking my 5K to trade with out of an inherited IRA. Am I stupid? Well, since you didn't put a question mark at the end of the sentence, are you saying? I don't understand, right? Yeah, but tax-deferred accounts, man, doesn't matter. Dude. It's like, and it's compounding. It's free money, especially if your employer matches it, you know, up to a certain percent. It's just you're throwing free money away. But then, the free money you've been given, you're going to take a 10% loss on it to pull it out. To put it in an extremely speculative S coin that doesn't have a working product. What? Okay, man. FYX, you're taking your five... No, I mean, you're going to trade out of an inherited IRA. I don't understand. Like, will you take on any penalties for taking it out, or was it someone else's? You said inherited, so I don't know if the government taxes on that. Okay. Sorry, I was just reading it wrong or something. I don't know. Center for Kids Who Can't Read Good. We're going. That's right, logo is free. 59.5, man. So, hey, but you know, the good thing is, it's like, you know, like, if you make it to that age, which we don't know, if you make it there, you're going to be secure. Because good chance we're not going to have Social Security. Well, we aren't. I mean, if you're like around my age. Or younger, of course. It's just like, you don't gamble, you know, or don't assume that the government's going to have your back when you're old and you can't work anymore. You gotta make it while you can, until your body fails. You can't anymore. They tax it. So it's an IRA. You inherited someone's IRA, and it's sitting there 5K, and you're asking about taking it out, losing 10% of it to trade it. Why? I mean, can you not roll that inherited IRA into your own IRA? Is that allowed? And if you hold it until 59.5, that inherited IRA, do you not take penalties, and you don't take, you don't pay any taxes on any gains, no capital gains tax, right? If that's the case, I would just not take anything out of it and just leave it the F alone. Let it accrue, compounding, right? I mean, the dividends, reinvesting the dividends, whatever you've got. Hopefully it's a diversified, mutual fund or something like that. Or an ETF, because all ETFs have to pay dividends. I mean, dude, of course this can do anything, but on the daily, it seems like we're just setting up for higher prices. That's the way it looks on the daily for Bitcoin. It just looks like, hey, huge impulse on the highest amount of volume on the daily we had seen since the Great FOMO. We're talking the crescendo of the Great FOMO. That's a stupid amount of volume that came in. Excelled us over critical areas we needed to get above, and we're staying above them right now. We're holding on. I feel like, look, it's like, here's an impulse consolidating, but the impulse may not be done. We haven't even retraced on the daily. Like, we haven't retraced at all. So we could just have a 23% shallow retrace, 38% shallow retrace during the consolidation, if we do, and then just might run again. Okay, so looking left, like I talked about this at the beginning of the stream, like any kind of consolidation we got in the uptrend, it pretty much ended up being upsloping consolidation, upsloping, ascending riding wedge, inside of it even, impulse, upsloping consolidation, huge move to the upside, a bunch of crap, whatever, chop. These are a bunch of square ups and just settling up, it seems like, right? Look at the square ups and stuff. But look, when it started going again, huge impulse up, upsloping consolidation, huge impulse up, upsloping consolidation, huge impulse up. So here we are, huge impulse up, and it looks like you're kind of upsloping in your consolidation. Heck, we could even try to adjust here. Adjust it. And there you go, right? Try to include everything now. Yeah, FOMO wick. Oh my God, the milkman finally caught on. At the end of Friday, the milkman got into Bitcoin, him and his friends, and they got wrecked up here. Pulled back. All right. It's up 43%. Who cares? We don't know what value is. Mr. Glasscastle, sure, here's a hug. I hugged you, dude. You're hugged. Nothing you can do about it. When in doubt, buy VTI? I guess, man. Or SPY. Whatever. Yeah, the VTI is the entirety of the stock market. All of it. Which I have some of that. It's cool, man. Do I think the dollar is going to spend like it does today, 30 years from now, with $1 trillion being traded annually? Ryan, all you have to do is answer the question. Does the US dollar spend the way it did 30 years ago? Absolutely not. So that's a really good way of thinking about it. Probably, certainly not. Thoughts on trading Forex? Well, it's thought to be the most efficient market to trade in, and it has like the highest liquidity. Like $2 to $5 trillion per day is traded, Max G Forex. So I don't really do it. I've only been doing the stock market. Started dabbing into it a little bit. I mean, it's all technical analysis. It all is practical and pretty universal. I mean, like, you know, we can look at a chart and still trade it fine. It's just I don't really focus on it like I do the stock market and I guess crypto now. And, you know, live streaming's a thing and all this stuff around that you see. I mean, it doesn't come easy, and it took a long time to develop this stream. And it takes a lot of time off stream to make it work, to make it all come together. What's up, Isra, man? Oh, I don't know, Leon, dude. I never got that crap. Because you're not sitting cash in an IRA. You're sitting in the stock market. Your IRA is participating in mutual funds, bonds, equities, gold. If you prefer, excuse me. It sits in many different assets. Your IRA can even have crypto in it now. GBTC is a tool you can use for your IRA. You're not sitting cash in your IRA. And if you sat cash in your IRA, you literally shouldn't have an IRA, because the Roth IRA that we're talking about is you pay tax up front, and the money you put in, any gains you make from any asset in that account, when you're 59 and a half, you pull it out, you get no taxes on it. So that doesn't make any sense, Ryan. It's actually really smart, because those gains are going to, they're going to outperform the depreciation of money. So retracing good, thanks, dude. We're gonna see. I don't think that the change has happened. You know, took the episode number, which is gonna suck for searching, right? You know, we get a memorable episode. It's gonna be like, how do we even search now? How do we even know which one it was? You know, it's like episode 870 was like this ungodly record-breaking episode, but it's not labeled as 870, so we have no idea how to search for it on YouTube. That's what sucks, dude. Dude, I'm not arguing with you, dude. If you know my position, the majority of my overall portfolio is cash. Cash is king, and it's going to be life-changing money. And guess what we do with the cash position, waiting on the crash? We have that money in high-interest savings accounts. 2% growth on the year just to sit there to be ready for a crash. Dry powder. Well, maybe it's not available in yours, MFCon. I'm sorry, dude. Okay, man, been live for like 2 hours and 15 minutes now. So hit that like button, that bell, that sub if you're enjoying the stream, if you enjoy the talk on tax deferred accounts, upsloping flags after huge impulses on extremely high amounts of volume. I think this was extremely high volume. I mean, some of the highest volume we've ever seen on a 4-hour candle when it came in on Friday. It was nuts. Well, FYX, man, do you think? But I wouldn't pull any money. For me, I wouldn't pull any money out of my IRA ever. But that's just me. I'm never going to tell you what to do. Is it weird that you like listening to my voice? No, I think people have to tolerate my voice if they want to get the analysis, I guess. And if I have an annoying voice, well, geez, man. There are people with way more annoying voices than me. Do we have time? Yeah. Go on, so. Sorry, man. Been a long day. Been doing things. Annoying voice equals Dave Ramsey. I don't know. That's not really annoying. Tennessee guy. That's the only thing annoying about him. I think he actually graduated from University of Tennessee, so gross.
They got it on the nasally voice, everybody. You get it.
Sir Charles is coming out of the closet, and he's proud to say it. He is XRP and proud. Chat, big round of applause for Sir Charles coming out. Wow, he did it, man. So wild, man. Like, just the Discord community, it's just crazy. We just got people from all over the world. Mark B's like, it's 2:20 a.m. here, guys. I'm off. Good night. It's just like, and it doesn't matter what hour it is. There are always people talking in the general. It's just so global. That's one thing I do love about crypto and trading. Not really, I mean, stock market's open and closed, but maybe Forex. But crypto itself, man, it's brought a bunch of people together that may have never met if it wasn't for technical analysis, crypto, stocks, trading, all that, man. So Vegeta. Really is Rex. They came out, man. He came out. So again, just Bitcoin on the new day that started, I don't know, 42 minutes ago, 43 minutes ago. It's just sitting there, flagging on a breakout. Potentially setting up for higher prices. Look how much your RSI is resetting on the 4 hour. That negative momentum that you built again is starting to wane a little bit, which is just keep on waning, man. Keep on waning. Ryan, that's why it's important to have gold and silver. That's why it's important to have Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin's not going to hyperinflate. Being well-rounded, having a diversified portfolio is going to, any kind of freaked out stuff you have, freaked out ideas you have, a lot of it's going to get neutralized with a just completely well-rounded, diversified portfolio. That's it. Tyler M says, gosh dang it. The best, he didn't say that. The best thing about this stream is all the people who came because of crypto and stayed because of the TA and the stock market. Wow. Gateway drug, man. I've been trying to use crypto as a gateway drug for all of you for such a long time to get you into stocks. I guess all I did was take a few trade setups here and there, showing you how it works there just as well, if not better, if not way better than crypto. But as you can see, it works in crypto and stock market. It's just crypto is extremely illiquid compared to the stock market and Forex. So it's just, again, the least efficient market to trade in. Is that considered hidden bullish evidence in the flag connect? Nah, I wouldn't look at it like that, man. You're talking about a low, a higher low. I don't know, maybe. It could be, man. I don't know. The hidden divergence just isn't. It's not, to me, what I know is like, it's just not as strong as classic at all. If you call it that. Nah, it's almost, look, dude. Is it even? It's like slightly upsloping. So it's not even a higher level, is it? So we can put that argument to bed right now, where it's just a double bottom. So there's like stagnation in momentum. So I think it's a bunch of nothing burger. Meh. Meh. I got you with a gateway element OP. Good, dude. Good. Still 12 boosts, man. 5,000 members. 12 boosts. Ouch. Oh, I got you with the gateway drug. Here, man, take this TA and call me in the morning. All right, LMP, have a good one, dude. Yep, a tragic nothing burger. We did it, man. All right, so 9190. Been about 30 minutes since the new day started, and you know, I looked at these flags after these impulses and when they developed, and they normally lasted about 5 days. Like on the 5th day, 6th day is when the explosion started. Like just talking about back here, man, where you just get like impulses and then you sell off and then you stay confined. It's like, you know, you started developing it like May 3rd, and then like you started breaking out of it May 8th. Look, you know, started developing this flag June 16th, and you didn't really break out until like June 20th, June 21st. And then it was like started developing the wedge or whatever June 22nd. Didn't really break out until like June 25th. 3 to 5 day little patterns before the impulses continued on. And I'm not saying that's gonna happen here, but I'm just. Oh, what would you rather me do, man? I've analyzed this thing to complete ad nauseum. You should be vomiting right now. Crypto Karen, you will boost. Thank you. Appreciate it. Sammy says breaking out now. What world do you live in to say we are breaking out right now? No, man, we don't break out until we break like 10,100 way up here. That's the consolidation breakout point. Okay, people are saying Josh thinks it will break out tonight. That's what he says in the Discord. So what was that? 4 hour? 4, I'm not seeing. Why does this look like that?
What's up, Vegas?
Dan? Why does yours look like that? On Bitcoin on the 4 hour, you look like you actually are diverging. For me, I don't see anything. It's like the way down, you are getting higher levels of negative MO, and now it's beginning to wane. This looks way different. Rave Zero, well, it hadn't happened yet, right? It's very close. This is it. Oh, my bad, dude. This is it. 56% say 8743 will fill before 11,339. Take out one of those threes. I couldn't edit it. People are already voting, so it's like. So it's very close, but more than half picked the lower gap fill than the higher. Okay. All right, man. So I guess that's about it. Crypto Karen, did you just boost? Oh my God, 13 boosts, chat. 13 boosts. Thank you, Crypto Karen. Jesus chimes for you. We're almost to level 2, man. Almost to level 2. 2 more boosts. We get 54 emojis. That's going to put Bradford to work. He's going to have to figure those out. And if you have ideas, I don't know, Bradford, maybe we should think about something. If there's 50 more server emoji slots, maybe we could get people to vote on what they want, things that have to do with our culture and stuff. It could be really fun, you know, 50 more. But you gotta really like the quality of the audio that'll be increased. We can server banner, 50 megabyte upload limit for all members. So that means we can upload, you know, people are taking shots on the celebration streams. We hadn't done those in a while. But you can upload like longer videos, and then 1080p 60 FPS. For any kind of video stuff. That's really cool too. Forget about level 3. We won't get there till the next crypto boom. You know, we won't get there till 20K on Bitcoin if it ever happens. A 30 boost. Get out of here. So 15, 2 more. This is a server-wide amenity. This is great. Amenities, whatever. Anyway, this is the first day of my life I've ever even like really pushed this, showed it, whatever. Really appreciate it, Crypto Karen. Thank you so much. Oh, and yeah, you get a really cool little logo. It's like a little heart. Crypto Karen, you like it? Say something in the general chat, and you'll see what your name looks like now. Okay, 92.12, highest high of the day. What? I can't believe this, man. Oh my God, Ragsdale. Hold on, I gotta find the,
Yo, mods, can I get unbanned and get back to boosting the server like I was doing when I got banned?
There's all. Okay, so tipping the stream is just not the way to get unbanned. Alright? It's just not. That's all I'm gonna say. Thank you for the tip, but it's just not the way. It only pisses the mods off further because it kind of disrupts the stream. And yeah, that's it, man. It's actually causing me a lot of like stress and stuff. All this going on, this unbanned tipping stuff. Like, I appreciate the contributions if you truly want me to have it because you enjoy the show and the quality of the programming and all that. But if you're doing it only to get them to unban you, it's just not the right channels, not the proper channel. Remember, I delegate completely to them because I completely trust them to make the decision to ban, unban, appeal, all that stuff. And that's it. Okay. Hi, Bragsdale. We just achieved level 2. Oh my God, let's go.
Yeah.
We did it, chat. We freaking did it. Hype in the chat.
Hype in the chat!
Wow. Bradford, get to work, man. Get to work. On all the emojis ever. All right, so Bradford, maybe we should think about a way that there could be a channel or something for just like emoji ideas, right? And people can like post them and stuff, I guess, right? Probably be a good idea, but y'all can talk about that if you think if you think it's worth doing. We can do that, man. Bruh, we did it. Technium, caffeine, we did it. Matt, Phil Centuramite. But it was Ragsdale, man. The Ragsdale himself. Hopefully on the 1st we'll be hearing the Ragsdale Jesus chimes for real. A lot. Dude, I don't know, Xerex, man. Sounds like some really, really dumb people that would fall for something like that. Desperation, delusion. What's that, Mr. Puck? What's that? You're pointing down to Raymond, who said congrats. Thank you, Raymond, for the congrat. Only got a singular congrats, not a plural congrats. That's the economy deal. Thank you, dude. What does this mean for the channel? 54 emojis, better audio quality, video quality, a banner, but the most important thing I think are the emojis. The new emojis, man. All the hats can be used as an emoji. I think they already are. We got a Viking hat. Dude, they don't get used much, you know, but they're there. We got the axe, the sword. We got the Vet Moon Boy. We got many things, dude. Yeah. I guess, Brad, sure. Or I could just pay you, you know, like depending on how many emojis you do, I can pay you like at the end of the month or something, like a bonus. I don't know. We could figure something out. Doesn't matter, but yeah. The audio and the music channel is not good. I wonder if it's better now. You know? You got to think if it's going to be better. That's very interesting. That could really help the music channel. I don't know. Yes, Tatum Kings. Different eggplant emoji variations. Yes. XRP swell tomorrow. I don't know about a pump though. Does it ever pump on that stuff? Anyway, man. All right. I'm just overstayed my welcome a little bit here. And yeah. So I don't know if I'll be back tonight. Yeah, add me, what'd you say? Add you on Twitter. I don't really add people. I'm not, like, I just don't do that. I don't, like, I follow people. Like, I just, like, you know, I don't go to Twitter for, like, you know, I have it for certain news and stuff, but really, you know, weather. I don't know. I just post my charts and go on about my day, man, right? So I'll just leave you with the upsloping flag. I'll leave you with us back testing finally yesterday, towards the end, before the bounce, the 200-day moving average, for the first time testing it since, well, you know, we had broken it, we'd broken it in September, but then we back tested it several times in mid-October before dumping, then rallying, breaking it, now testing that support when it was once resistance. Good. Very good. So leave you that. 91.87. Not up really at all. It's just doing nothing. So just flagging. Flagging. It looks like a down-sloping flag on the daily. Up-sloping on the 4-hour. So I will just be back. Again, I don't know if I'll be back tonight. I've just been taking care of myself. And yeah, I don't know, man. Hasn't really called for it to go live at night. Thanks, Strategist, man. Appreciate that a lot. I know he does too. All right, chat. Thanks so much for the likes, the love, the support, the contributions, the boosts on Discord, the new members on Discord, the new subs on YouTube, everything. Freaking love y'all. So I'll just be back later. Till then, respect the T.A.
So drink it till you're falling for me. Touch clipping coupons in the stock market.
Adios, turd nuggets.